People of YouTube, we can't hear you, but please, wherever you are, put your hands together for Michael Hockman.
Hey! He's so sexy.
Thank you. I never need to hear Tim call me sexy again. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to tonight's Death by Improv show, our first Wednesday night show. Thank you for joining us. Someone in DBI needs to mute their second computer because I'm getting crazy echo. Off to a great start. We're going to get everyone out here. Let's get all of DBI on screen. We got Mick, Ryan, Farley, Tim, Navdeep, and Lex. Yeah. Everyone give yourselves a round of applause because we know everyone at home is standing ovation right now.
Feels so good. Thank you.
We're going to kick things off real quick by just during our pre-show warm-up, we were more dealing with some technical stuff and everything. So now we're just going to do a really stupid quick warm-up. I asked in the chat for some animated nouns and some adjectives, and let's see, what did we get? I got the Washington Generals, the team that always loses to the Harlem Globetrotters.
They beat them once in 1977.
Sure. And scrumptious. So for the next 20 seconds, Death by Improv is just going to show you what scrumptious Washington Generals look like. So everyone, go ahead. Forgot I was wearing headphones. All right. And that was just a little bit of stupid, more for my own entertainment than anybody else's. We're going to kick things off with our first game of Buzzer. And for this game, I need Farley and Mick to stay on screen. What's going to happen is they will be playing a scene inspired by some of the other words from those initial suggestions I pulled. And at any point, if Tim does not like the last thing he heard or saw, he's going to say, he's going to buzz sort of like that. Hopefully we hear it a little better as we go. And Mick or Farley will have to change the last thing they just said and replace it with something completely different until Tim approves and goes, woohoo! At which point they'll continue the scene moving forward. So this scene, your suggestion is going to be Limp Bizkit, whatever Limp Bizkit reminds you of.
Mommy, can I buy this CD?
You want to buy that CD?
I do.
Let me see. What is this? Is this chocolate starfish?
Yeah.
And the hot dog flavored water?
I want it really bad. They're all talking about it at school. We all want to. They're all talking about it in juvie. They're all talking about it in our church youth group. They're all talking about it in the Peace Corps. We all just want to break stuff around the world, and by break stuff I mean we want to break oppression and starvation.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't know, this Fred Durst person. I've heard some terrible things about him in the news. I've heard awful things from my knitting circle about this fellow. I have heard that this guy gets it on every Tuesday night. Woohoo! And I can't have that influence in the music into your ears.
Well, that's okay. I mean, all of the cool kids in the Peace Corps learn about getting it on through the art of nu metal. That's just the way it goes. We all learn everything we need to know about the world through the words of such artists as Fred Durst. I just really want to. I just want to listen to Nookie on repeat and dream about how I'm going to save the world.
Woohoo!
Because he does it all for the Nookie, and I do it all for the poor and the starving, and that's really the message of Limp Bizkit.
So when he says Nookie, he really means that it's to feed the less fortunate in the world?
Exactly. And when he says, and you can take that cookie and stick it up your that means to raise money to buy medicine for children who are sick in undeveloped he when he says that everybody's end together now, he means that what he's really trying to do is he's trying to donate clothes to people who don't have. When he's talking about that music video with all the guys getting covered in the milk in jail, which I think actually was End Together Now. What they're really talking about is getting milk to children who have low calcium.
Woohoo!
That's really the message of Limp Bizkit and chocolate starfish in the hot dog flavored water.
You have really changed my mind. You make this Fred Durst person seem like such an outstanding gentleman.
Yeah.
I think I want to buy you tickets to his next concert.
Thank you, Mom. And you know what?
I think I'm going to go and bring you down to the record signing next week. I think that we are going to have you fake having cancer so he can come visit us.
Woohoo!
Well,
And see.
Whoa, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
great,
AIDS either.
great.
Death by
Great
Improv
start to a show.
Death by Improv neither endorses cancer nor Limp Bizkit, for the record. For our next game,
I mean, if I had to choose.
for our next game, I need Ryan and Lex to hop on screen. What's going to happen for our next game, though, is Ryan and Lex, go ahead and mute yourselves. We don't want to hear your voices. What's going to happen instead is Tim and Navdeep are going to voice these two. So, Navdeep, who are you voicing?
I'm voicing Lex.
So, Lex, why don't you pretend to speak and let's hear Navdeep's voice.
My name is Lex, and I am so cool.
That was much nicer than I would be. Let's try the other side of that. Tim, let's hear your voice for Ryan.
Cool. Clearly, me, Ryan, Engelstead, Doc, is way cooler than Lex. Lex.
Well, this is an age-old debate we're not going to settle right now. Instead, Lex and Ryan are going to be playing a scene that will take place in the lost city of Atlantis, as voiced by Tim and Navdeep.
Wow, Donald, I didn't expect to see all these things down here. There's sand dollars and moonshine and pretty rocks.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a little seasick from all the sea.
Why didn't you tell me that you would get seasick before we decided to come into the sea?
Well, I thought it was an on top of the water problem.
Here, why don't you try taking this? Why don't you try taking this pill? See if this helps.
Oh, okay. I mean, last time you gave me a pill, I was tripping for like a solid week, so I'll just pop it in. Are you sure?
If this
okay,
one works
here we
how
go.
it's supposed to, if it works how it's supposed to, you'll be tripping for 2 weeks
Oh.
at least. You won't even
Ooh.
notice being seasick.
Ooh. Look at
See?
that clownfish over there. Ooh.
That's not the clownfish. That's an angelfish.
Angels. There's
Yeah.
angels down here.
Mhm.
Let's find the devil.
Wait,
Devilfish.
I don't want to distract. We did find Atlantis, so I think there are other things that we can look for down here.
Yeah. I mean, we're the two greatest explorers of all time, sis.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
absolutely true. We're the two greatest explorers. We happen to be siblings. It's unfortunate that one of the siblings gets seasick, so I don't know how much exploring we can do.
All right. Hey. Just because I get seasick does not mean I can't explore. You like look at that over there. That's like a whole wave of color under the water.
Listen.
Ooh.
I want you to open your eyes
Okay.
and now look at all the color around you.
It's really, really intense this way.
Yeah, exactly. now this is an entire lost city. And
Oh.
nobody discovered this before us.
I am back to being excited, though I gotta tell you, you look like you have 3 heads right now. Like 3.
I mean, you know, they're why don't you try taking this instead and see if it helps you see how accurately how many heads I do have.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with mixing prescriptions, right? Yep,
No,
I'm gonna
no,
chew
well,
it.
you're under
I'm
the
chewing
sea.
it. Yep. Oh,
Okay.
all right.
How many heads do you see now?
I see the universe.
Exactly.
The
We
universe.
Okay, I'm taking mine too. Oh, I want to see the universe too. Instead of just some dumb old statues. Yes. Oh my God.
You
Seeing
know,
the
you know, sis,
universe.
you picked
The
the best locations for
Oh
our
my
drug
God.
trips. For
I
sure.
know. I see the stars and the moon in my own hands. Is that am I a
Oh.
mermaid?
Oh, my hands are webbed. My hands are
Oh.
webbed. When did my hands get webbed?
My hands are webbed. What?
Oh,
Are we becoming mer people?
we've always been mer people, sis. Yes.
And
Yes.
see. Death by Improv also does not endorse mixing your prescriptions, but if you can turn into a mermaid, do it. So for our next game, we just heard Navdeep's lovely voice, but let's get her on screen for this one, along with Mick, for a game of ABC Opera. What's going to happen here is Navdeep and Mick will be playing a scene, but they will sing a cappella the entire scene with each line of the song they are performing, beginning with the next letter of the alphabet. And so I asked the audience for something stupid to fight about, and got some good ones here. I like the punch buggy game. So this scene will have something to do with that. And I'm just going to pick a letter at random. You're going to start on H because it's for my last name, and I like that. So the punch buggy game, ABC Opera, starting on the letter H.
Helen, that wasn't a bug. I'm pretty sure that wasn't even a Volkswagen.
I barely hit you, you sissy.
Just because I bruise easily doesn't mean that I am a sissy.
Know this? Anytime I even suspect a buggy, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you.
Let's review all the different models of cars you can find on the road. That is a Ford. That is a Chevy. That's a Volkswagen. That warrants a punch. Not this one, and not this one.
Mazda or not, you're gonna get punched.
Nissans don't warrant a punch, and Volvos don't warrant a punch, but you're just punching me indiscriminately.
Oh well, no one's here to protect you.
Peugeot oncoming kind of looks like a Volkswagen. Please, I'm begging you, don't punch me now.
Quiet. I think that's a cop coming.
Really? Do you think he'll take me away from your onslaught of Volkswagen punches?
Shut up. I told you to be quiet.
That is a policeman. Please get me away from her. She's punching me very hard.
Hello, officer. We're just playing a casual game of punch buggy.
Very bruised up because of all the cars that she declares to be buggies and punches me for them.
Where is my registration? You say?
Whoa. You seem to have this under control. I'm going to move along with my beat now.
X-rays! I need X-rays from where you punched me before, because I'm pretty sure my arm is broken.
You stupid little baby. Nothing's wrong with your arm.
0 chance I'm not injured because that one hurt so bad.
Actually, I took it lightly on you this time.
But if that was you taking it easy on me, what does you not holding back feel like?
Coincidentally, it feels like this.
Ah! Ow!
Every person for himself.
For real, you have to stop before you do some permanent damage to me.
God, I wish I could, but I think I need therapy.
Helen, I think I want a divorce.
And see.
EBI actually does condone divorce. It's
Whatever
first,
that
first
was.
thing we've covered.
Sure. So our next game, I need Lex and Tim to jump on screen for a game called Genre Roller Coaster. What's going to happen here is Mick, anytime he wants, can change what style this scene is, what genre is being portrayed. So Mick, if you take a look in the YouTube chat, our audience has posted a ton of suggestions. Feel free to use those or any of out of your own mind. But Lex and Tim, you guys are going to start a scene based on one of the earlier suggestions of the debate between, is a hot dog a sandwich or not?
I cannot hear you. I don't know what you're trying to convey. I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
I said I brought you a sandwich.
No, Alvin. That is not a sandwich. I asked for a sandwich. That's a Frankfurter.
Freeze, let's keep this going as a report from the evening news.
Well, breaking news, the man that sold them to me referred to them as Frankfurter sandwiches. So here you go.
Well, it's
Wait,
been reported.
That's
that
the one
you
I
don't
was
know-
eating. Here's yours.
It's been reported that you don't know a sandwich from a hole in the ground because sandwiches involve 2 slices of bread with things in between, not one long tubular shaped piece of bread. This just in, you're a friggin' slob, Alvin.
Freeze, let's keep this going, but in the style of Grey's Anatomy.
You see, I surgically separated the bread, so now it is 2 pieces of bread with meat in between it. And here's your sandwich. You're back
let me
on
be honest,
shift in
Alvin.
2 minutes.
You hand me that sandwich, they're going to need to get you 60 cc's of epinephrine, 40 cc's of steroids, and a lot of type AB blood because of the whooping I'm going to give you.
That is a lot of CCs. That is quite
Yes,
a lot.
and as we
of
say in
CCs.
Spanish, CC.
Freeze,
You know what?
Freeze, let's keep this going, but let's see it now as an actual play podcast. Freeze! Let's keep this going, but now it's a Broadway musical.
My hot dog is delicious. My hot dog is so good. Just
Call it
because
just
of
a hot
the label
dog.
it.
That is what you should. do, cause it's not a sandwich.
I'll call it what I want. I'll call it what I
Freeze!
like.
Let's keep this going, but now we want to see it done as in late 80s after school special.
Yo, man, I got you this hot dog. Like, will you stop freaking out about whether we call it a hot dog or a sandwich and just eat the hot dog already? Eat the hot
Listen.
dog.
No, Alvin, I don't have to eat it just because you say it's a hot dog. I don't have to. It's
You know
cool to
what?
not eat.
Everybody else is eating hot dogs.
Everybody else?
And if you're not eating hot dogs, then you're just not going to be cool. Everybody else, literally everyone. You know what? I've already bit this one. Let me just here. I got a whole bag of them.
Freeze. Let's see this scene as a Marvel movie.
You're making me angry, Alvin.
You're making me angry as well by not taking my sandwiches.
Well, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry either.
Well,
I shoot arrows when I'm angry.
Well, I rip my clothes when I'm angry, Alvin.
Freeze! You are now both professional wrestlers.
And if you come in here,
It's a sandwich.
it is
I'm
not
telling you.
slab of bread, dog in the middle. That is a frankfurter.
And it's fitting that we ended on professional wrestlers, because for this next game, Farley and Navdeep are going to be back on screen, but Farley is only going to be able to speak in tweets that he reads from a famous person's Twitter account. And one of our suggestions was The Rock. So tying into professional wrestlers, perhaps turned into giant movie stars, we will have Farley reading random tweets from The Rock, with Navdeep trying to make it all make sense, regardless of what's going on. And the rest of the scene will be inspired by one of our earlier suggestions of Buckingham Palace as a location. So this scene will be in Buckingham Palace, Farley only reading lines from The Rock. If he instead just looks up lines from the movie The Rock, I'd be really impressed. But tweets from Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and take it away.
Mac, I can't believe we finally made it here. They're gonna do the changing of the guard in like 5 minutes. I'm so excited.
My XFL helmets arrived to my office, and I'm humbled and grateful at how full circle life can be sometimes.
I know, it's amazing, and I think it's really poignant that you brought it to wear with you, so we can bring some of America to England while we experience the most British thing there is.
I can definitely see the resemblance.
I mean, it's been a couple 100 years, but I think it's time that they get over it. I don't think it's helpful to remind them that, we used to be a colony.
Thank you. No half-assing with Black Adam. He comes to move the crowd.
Absolutely. Let's get it started. I'm so excited. This changing of the guard, they they do the same thing same time every day, and it's so crisp and like beautiful and precise. I love it.
You've waited long enough. As I have thousands of years to be exact, the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
Oh my God, is Parliament in session right now? Are they bringing down the monarchy?
Fanny pack rock.
Wow. I mean, listen, I know we're American, but fanny means something very different here. So
I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there. I already know. Enjoy your manna.
Thank you. I mean, we're in England. I want us to enjoy it, but I don't want us to change who we are.
They needed a hero. Instead, they got me.
Listen, I love you as you are. I love you for your confidence. And I'm so glad that you wanted to make this trip with me. It means a lot. And it truly means a lot.
The fun we'd have when we'd wrestle non-televised shows.
I thought that we agreed for them to all be non-televised. So the standard is just going to be not, if we're going to record, they're not televised. So I don't want us to distinguish between televised and non-televised because everything's going to be non-televised.
Just imagine us drinking together, him singing "Oh Maya Bambino Caro" powerfully, and me singing "You're Welcome" in the keys that doesn't exist.
What time is our reservation in Little Italy? I think it's in an hour, so I think we're okay. But it'll be nice.
Yeah, well, barefoot and bone tired must be leg day.
Yeah, I mean that's why we decided to do all this walking today. But it's nice to get a break while we're at Buckingham Palace, and we can kind of see all this really cool stuff. And then we'll catch a cab if you get tired.
That freezer frost is a beautiful thing.
It is. It is. I'm so glad that you're taking time to just appreciate this trip. Like, this is so unlike you.
Okay, I may have pulled some strings to get this assignment.
I don't know why you have to hold that over my head. I said I was enjoying our trip just fine.
I know the fun pain of extreme injuries in the wrestling ring.
Again, it's called intercourse. I wish you would stop calling it wrestling, and I wish you would stop talking about it while we're around all these people. This is private.
The Iron Paradise awaits, brother.
Hey, is that guy talking about that woman's fanny?
I told you they.
For our next game, can I get Ryan on screen? Followed by Lex, Mick, and Tim. So what's going to happen here is Ryan is going to be hosting a Zoom call in a moment, but he's not going to know who his guests are. So Ryan, do you mind taking your headphones off real quick? So Ryan can't hear me now, no matter how.
God, he's handsome.
Yeah, I mean, we're all jealous. It's a shame. It really is. So what's going to happen here is I've gotten suggestions from the chat for some fictional characters, also a couple of real people from earlier suggestions, and a few odd quirks or habits. So Lex, you are going to be playing, you are Sam the Eagle, and you cannot stop chewing pens. So Sam the Eagle, unable to stop chewing pens. Tim, you are going to be Jim Belushi, and you are going to I scrolled too far. I can't find the things anymore. You're going to be Jim Belushi, who cannot stop picking earwax out of your ears. And Mick,
Kind of hard with that.
Well, Mick, you are going to be Tony the Tiger playing D&D.
Okay.
So recap real quick. Lex, you are
Sam the Eagle, who can't stop chewing pens.
Tim.
Belushi, who can't stop picking earwax.
And Mick.
Tony the Tiger playing D&D.
Yeah, Tim, you were already giving visual clues to Ryan. He can't hear us, but he can totally see you playing with your ears. You know what? Screw it.
So
Tim,
let's all play with stuff.
I'm going to change Tim's because Jim Murtha threw a sick burn when I said, what are some weird habits? He said improv. So Tim, you're no longer Jim Belushi picking earwax. You are now Where's Waldo doing improv.
So meta.
I had it ready.
Well, too bad.
Damn
Ryan,
it.
let's put your ears back on. the universal put your headphones back on symbol. And Ryan, when you're ready, you will start hosting a Zoom call until one by one your friends or colleagues or whoever they are come to join you.
Oh my God. Okay. No pressure. I'm just hosting the 30-year high school reunion on Zoom. It's fine. I don't have any kids or even pets, but I've got a couple stuffed animals like Disney stuff. Maybe people would like to see that. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but I just, okay. Pull together. Oh, hey.
Well,
Oh,
hello.
man. Oh, it's so good to see you. It's been so long. I feel like, I wouldn't forget your voice anywhere. I know we went to a very big high school, but thanks so much for jumping on the call.
Can I get a strength check?
A strength check? Like you want me to show you how big my guns are since we graduated?
It's just a straight up D20.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think I remember you used to play Dungeons and Dragons back in the day. Is that do you still do that? Do you like looking for a guy?
That's great.
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons is part of a balanced social life.
Tony,
It is certainly great to be back here at American High School Institution, which is, of course, a fantastic dedication to this great country of ours. Tony, where'd you go?
It's this guy. Hey, Tony, look, it's this guy's here.
He's great.
I'm pretty sure this guy was in my gym class. You had like a deep gym voice.
We studied U.S. history together. My favorite class was governmental affairs.
Well, you would make a very good broadcaster. Is that what you're doing now? I mean, you've got this
The microphone is just because we're on a Zoom call, friend.
Oh well, Tom. What? I
remember you. I remember you in gym class. You were on the other side of a balanced wedgie.
That was me, Tony. I was the one getting the wedgie. This guy. You know what? I feel like. Did you do the news in the morning for homeroom every morning? Were you like the guy?
I don't like wedgies when they happen to you because I don't believe that your butt cheeks should be divided any more than I believe this country should.
All right. Well, Tom Brokaw, it's been a long time.
I resent that.
Okay.
He wishes he had my coloring or my fur feathers.
Oh, was it Eddie?
No.
You've got this very Eddie the Eagle vibe. Hey, this guy's poking his head in, and I feel like I need to acknowledge him because
Oh, you finally found me.
Well, I just, I'm trying to remember all my friends because you guys were my friends. How could I forget my friends?
Yes. And we're all here. See what I did there, guys? I've been taking classes and my glasses broke.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I don't really
They must
need
have
them.
been made in China and not this great country of ours.
Was it Walter?
You absolutely know my species.
Oh yeah, no, I know. You're like the.
Hey, friend, can I get an endangered species check on my friend?
Yeah, he's like the bald eagle guy. I know.
I have a name. I don't call you the human guy.
Well, we all just called you the bald eagle guy. I don't know what your real name was. It was high school. We just called each other by our last names. You were just Eagle. Hey, no, okay. We need to just quit screwing around. We have some icebreaker activities. Hey, guy whose glasses broke, get back over here.
Where'd he go?
Oh, I love icebreaker activities.
Okay.
All right, how about
there he is.
We all spontaneously say random words?
Oh, you go first.
Pizza.
Frosted.
America.
Confusion.
Stripes.
America.
Eldritch Blast.
Candy canes.
The United States of America.
Prestidigitation.
Really crowded places.
You know what?
Seaboard.
You remind me of a guy. You remind me of that King Candy guy from that movie with Wreck-It Ralph. He's got like the giant glasses and he's like always running around being crazy.
I don't get that a lot.
You know,
I run around a lot, but I'm not generally crazy.
I know one thing about
kind of standing in the background
about
by
our
a bunch
friend
of
here.
candy canes.
He and I are both
like Waldo.
Yay!
Sometimes you've been disappearing, like you know.
We're both
someone
fond
who've
of
been looking
stripes.
for all
But
afternoon.
I love that patriotic shirt you wear all the time.
Oh, it is Waldo. We found you.
Yeah, that's me. You
All
found
right.
me.
Okay.
Now
Waldo?
that you found me, let's all get together and do trust exercises to build our simpatico.
Waldo, I just need your help now that you're here. You know the Eagle guy, right? I mean, like,
Yeah, the Eagle guy. We always just called him the Eagle guy.
So Ryan, who was on your Zoom call?
I had Tony the Tiger.
And what was his weird thing? What did he?
pause you here real
What was his quirk or his habit?
And he was into D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the Eagle guy. And I don't
Is it
remember
Sam?
what his name was. Is
It
it
is
Sam?
Sam the Eagle.
Sam, of course it's Sam. Why
I wouldn't
Eddie
have gotten
the Eagle?
that.
Who's Eddie the Eagle?
I don't.
I would have.
I know,
was
good
happy to be
nephew.
the guy.
And it was Sam the Eagle who could not stop chewing on pens.
Yes, obviously.
And finally,
we found Waldo, who was being an improviser. Who was
Yeah.
being a weird
Yeah,
improviser.
that's it.
That's not bad.
so Ryan, why don't you stay on screen for this
Sure.
next game and let's get Farley to join you. You two are going to be playing a game called Sound Effects. What's going to happen is anytime during this scene that you interact with something that should make a noise or that some noise should happen in the environment you're in, those sounds are going to be provided for you by Lex, who, whether through instrumentation or his voice or however he wants to do it, you will be getting all sorts of auditory stimuli that you have to add into your scene. And to get us started, I asked the audience, what is a fun place to explore? And I'll let you pick. Do you want a Chuck E. Cheese or an abandoned nuclear cooling tower?
I vote Chuck E. Cheese.
I'll go with Chuck E. Cheese.
All right, Chuck E. Cheese it is.
Nobody ever wants Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay. So we're gonna start with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then we're gonna do Space Invaders, and then we're gonna eat some pizza. All right. I'm gonna go change my $1.
Okay, Bobby, I haven't been here in like 30 years.
I know,
And
I know.
As soon as you turned old enough to come in here without, it being weird for me to be here by myself with a baby, I was like, I gotta bring you. So
Yes,
I'm
I'm
so
so
glad you're old enough to play all these games.
Thank you. Absolutely. I can hear the games already. Okay, this is gonna be so exciting. All right. So let me change my $1. I'm gonna go put over the machine over here. Okay.
Ding 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 ding.
Yes. All right. I
You
got
got some
change.
extra money from that machine.
I got a lot of change. Listen to it.
Ding,
Pretty
ding, ding,
silent.
ding,
There
ding,
you go.
ding,
Nice. All right.
ding, ding, ding,
Okay.
ding, ding.
I'm going
right. Okay. Now, Bobby. Oh my God. What was that, Chucky? Is it time?
But no.
I heard screaming. He must be here.
His show's not supposed to start for another 5 minutes.
Well, Bobby. Oh, it's time. I can tell it's coming.
Okay, it's the big clock on the rat wall. It's so close. Like you see,
Maybe we hide. He'll come out.
Okay. So we're gonna wait for the rat. I think I can hear his fanfare.
Oh no! You know what that means? You know what that means, Bobby? Technical difficulties. Those giant rat animatronics.
No.
I don't want to ruin the magic for you, but it's
I
not a
know.
real giant rat. So, but look, they're gonna rebuild it. It's gonna be okay. Let's go play some games. I just want to whack some moles.
Yeah. The whack-a-mole over here. Let's go this way. Let's run.
Okay.
Let's run.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Get that.
Oh my God! I think there was a cat's head that just popped out of there. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Was it living in there?
Oh God. Oh, here, Bobby, take the cat.
Toss it into the ball pit.
Oh, good. It's just a normal part of the experience. There's germs and cats and syringes. It'll be fine. Okay. Ooh, okay. Cool. I'm ready to eat some pizza. I'm feeling a little like I feel like you can hear my stomach rumbling if you just listen close to my stomach.
That's a pizza grumble. That's definitely a pizza grumble. All right, I got this nice big slice right here. I'm gonna really chow it down.
Like open your maw.
That's the only way to eat this pizza. You don't want to chew it.
I'm so proud of you. What a beautiful 6-year-old you are. Oh my God!
Oh my God! He's here! Chucky! Oh my God! Oh my...
Hi, everybody! It's me, Chuck E. Cheese, here to talk to you today about rabies.
All right, Bobby, I'm going first. Bobby, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Chucky. Do you remember when we talked to each other 20 years ago, and I said I would come back, and you said you would give me the biggest prize in the restaurant?
I was lying.
That's right.
All right, Bobby, you talk to Chucky.
All right. Okay, Chucky. Remember that one time I put that cheese in the corner in that trap? Yeah. I think it's still over there. Why don't you go take a look at it?
I lost a leg, you asshole.
Whoa. This is a children's establishment, all right? And
yeah.
I'm going to call the police.
You're going to hear now.
Oh.
Yeah, police. I'm being accosted by the Charles E. Cheese mascot. He just flipped us off, and he wouldn't go into my son's obviously fake mousetrap.
You had a mousetrap at Chuck E. Cheese? Hello? Hey, this is Chuck E. Cheese. Don't come because those kids are assholes and the dad is too. Oh, we won't come then.
Whoa. Oh my. Oh.
You know what? That's not very nice, Chuck E. Cheese. I'm gonna punch you right in the gut.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bobby, why'd you learn to punch like that? We do two-handed overhead punches like this.
Oh, I see. It's the only way to really kill a rat.
Let's see.
That's worse than riot rabies.
Death by Improv does condone punching Tim repeatedly, and if we were still doing shows live, we would be probably doing it every performance anyway.
I miss punching Tim.
We all miss punching Tim. So for our next game, let's get Tim back out here with Mick to start this next scene. We're going to be playing a game called Understudies. What's going to happen is anytime I feel like it, I am going to pull one of these actors out of the scene and replace them with any other actor that I call for. So everyone in DBI might rotate into this game. So we're going to see a couple of
can
big.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I was worried about my mic. All right.
So we're going to start with a couple of distinct characters. And whenever somebody tags in and replaces them, they are going to embody that same character and continue the scene as if there had been no interruption at all. And to get you guys started, I'm going to mash together 3 different suggestions that I got from the chat. So this scene will be inspired by Elon Musk's big house in the Antarctic.
Okay, I thought that the computer heating system would work. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I did not mean for it to be this cold here. Oh my God, your tongue is frozen completely off. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean...
Unacceptable.
Oh, it's a miracle. I thought for a second your tongue froze off.
It did for a second. I had to move it a while before it worked. Janet?
Well, I thought the nanobots reattached it for you.
That's what happened. Now, Janet, I cannot have this in my big house here in Antarctica. If I'm going to be like that evil Ozymandias person, it needs to be functional.
Okay, I'll get right to work. It's just so cold, I don't know where to start.
Janet, you worry about making the house warm, not yourself warm.
I can't. I need to get myself warm because if my hands freeze off, I can't fix anything.
Freeze.
Janet?
Mick out, Lex in.
Oh, did you?
Pull
did
yourself together.
You hit me.
Yes. Yes, I hit you, Janet, because you were not doing your job.
Freeze,
It
Tim
stings.
out, nub deep in.
It stings extra because it's so cold in here, and I don't know how to work under these conditions.
You should be thanking me for only hitting you once.
Do you just replay what you just said in your mind and tell me if you really mean it? Like, are you standing by that remark? I should be grateful that you hit me the one time only?
Absolutely. If you had done even a poorer job, I would have hit you twice. One was just to keep you in check.
I don't like you that much.
I don't care. You need to learn to do your job. That's why I brought you
Freeze,
to Antarctica.
Lex out, Farley in.
But how can you expect us to do it under these conditions? It's so cold. I can't.
I'm paying you in microchips. That should be enough.
Yeah, the microchips can't keep me warm at night. I feel like all my fingers are gonna fall off.
You were aware of the risks before you took on the job. Why would you complain about it now like a little whiner?
Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand the risks. And I understand the benefit package you give us is amazing. It's just, could you give us like another coat, maybe?
Freeze, nub deep out, Ryan in.
Another coat, you say? Where do you expect me to manifest a coat out here in the middle of my large mansion in Antarctica?
Well, I believe you have a polar bear farm just over the ridge there.
Well, of course I have a polar bear farm, but you know what else I have? My very own Amazon warehouse, not 5 clicks away. And yet you expect me to walk over there with mine own feet.
Well,
The drones are not working, Janet.
Yes, well, the drones aren't going to work in the tundra. I understand that, but you're a boss. You have rules to follow.
Why don't you start a GoFundMe for your jacket?
Freeze, Farley and Ryan switch.
Yes, and that jacket will be sitting on the shelf for days.
I would accept a vest because my hands are down to nubs at this point.
You're going to work with those nubs. I need your nubs on the floor now.
I guess I can hunt and peck with my nose, sir.
That's right. That is the only way. All right. I want nubs pecked. I want your pecking, nubbing.
S. I just wanted to show you that I can type.
You think you can just put an SOS message in there and I'm not going to notice that?
It was worth a try, sir.
Freeze, Farley out, Mick in.
No, I've grown tired of your pecking with your nubs in your nose. No, I demand now that for my amusement, you peck at that keyboard with your butt cheeks.
Well, I feel that deserves at least extra time, like as if I were working overtime.
No. I demand it. I want to see it now.
Freeze, Ryan out, Tim in.
I forgot to turn on my camera.
Yeah, lots and lots of complaint. See, there you go. Oh, and look. Somehow you managed to kick the heat back in.
It feels so much warmer in here now.
I knew it all along, and you didn't know it, but the secret was in your butt the entire time.
And look, my hands are no longer nubs.
I know someone out there in the world has got to be able to turn Tim bouncing up and down like that into a GIF or a GIF, depending which way you prefer to say it. And if you do, you will get to watch all the YouTube live shows free for life. So we've reached the end of our short form improv section. We were going to finish our show out with a long form piece. We're going to do a collection of monologues and scenes inspired by just a single suggestion from you. So while I give you a little more information, feel free to throw in the chat literally any word at all that might inspire a memory for us to start with. So any word at all, throw it in the chat. And while I've got you, please, if you're enjoying the show, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page, like us and follow us on the various social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I don't think we're on anything else. If we are, Mick or Lex has made secret accounts that I don't know about.
Friendster.
Yep, that joke is still not good. But so we are going to now play a piece for you. It'll, like I said, be a whole collection of scenes and monologues inspired by a single idea. And so let's start with, here's an idea from my mother, butterflies. Anybody who has a memory about butterflies, we'll start with a little story and we'll take it from there.
So first serious girlfriend I ever had happened. The relationship happened to start right when I started going to Middlesex County College, and I had this theater class where we had to do a scene with another person in the class. And when everybody paired up, the only person left in my class was this incredibly attractive single female. And she chose to do the scene from a play called Butterflies Are Free. If any of you are familiar with the play, it is about a blind guy hooking up with his neighbor, his very attractive neighbor. And the scene that we're doing is the first time they hook up. It was an incredibly conflicted moment in my life where I finally have this serious girlfriend, this relationship I want to work on and be true to, and this incredibly attractive single female is like, hey, yeah, let's do that scene, the only scene in the book of scenes that we got to choose from, where you feel me up and I make out with you. Does that sound good? It's weird time. Weird time.
Can we get to the makeout scene? That's the one I really want to practice with you.
But we should really work our way up to that.
Oh, I think I'm ready. I've never been readier to do anything on stage.
Look, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. It's not that I don't want to kiss you. I totally would kiss you. It's just,
I know. I totally kiss you, and I think we should just get started.
I'm not sure how I feel about people watching us, you know?
Well, if we started doing it without anyone watching, then maybe we can work our way up to doing it in public with people watching us.
Toby, I just don't want to get your hopes up, you know?
Oh, I'm just, you don't have to worry about my hopes. I just know that once you start kissing me, you're never gonna want to do anything else.
I mean, I think it's a really it's a really special play, and I want to make sure we treat it with the respect it deserves, you know?
I respect the hell out of it, and that's why I want to work so hard at getting it right.
Toby, I appreciate your process.
It's more than a process. It's the first thing they taught me when I started theater camp. You make out the very first day, and that's how every play should be done. That is how I was in the most acclaimed production of The Miracle Worker ever produced at theater camp.
It was brilliant. I cried.
I know.
I really cried.
Greetings and welcome to Stripping in Front of the Camera 101. I am your teacher, Elias P. Johnson. How are you doing?
Thanks for having the class, Mr. Johnson. Honestly, I just felt like I'm 52 years old. It's time I finally have my first ever serious relationship, and I figure getting more comfortable in my own body is the way to achieve that goal of mine.
Yes, that's very good, very good. It gives a good confidence boost when you get that donger out there. It really it gets your blood pumping. It gets their blood pumping. And I'm a very hirsute, hairy gentleman. The hair obfuscate. I'm partially dressed even when nude, if you know what I mean. So I'm just hoping to get a little more comfortable. Use the hair. You'd be surprised. There is a market for people that are very hairy. And I see.
Should I be taking this off now or?
Well,
I-
I mean,
I don't-
if you're comfortable, let it fly. I'm not gonna judge. I'm around nude people all day, so please go right ahead.
What's
I
that
will-
like, by the way?
You'd be surprised. It's not as great as you would think it is. I mean, you see a lot of.
No, I would
shriveled-
think it's horrible. I've seen the other people who are in this class.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, there's a lot of people older than you that tend to.
Oh my God,
Yes,
that's very old.
yes, and you're sad about hairy. You should see the fully shaved people. Now those they sometimes look unnatural.
That's no. I'm not into that either. I'll be honest. The only naked body I've ever seen in person has been my own, but I have seen Tell in photograph and videograph form. So yeah, no, I prefer somewhere between what you're describing and what you're seeing here on my torso.
I get you. So you've only seen yourself naked, so you're a little uncomfortable. I get that. So I will. I will disrobe for you, so you can finally see another naked person as well.
I'm sorry. Wait, we both go naked?
Yes, we both have to go naked. I mean, yes, I'm going to teach you how to be more comfortable, in a nude setting, either in front of a camera, in front of casting directors, in front of teachers that may want to see other students naked.
Okay. I did not realize that.
Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald.
Well, we both know why we're taking this class. I'm all alone in the East Wing at the senior center, and I know your husband passed away a couple years ago.
Gerald, did you go to the doctor like I told you to and get those pills?
Cheryl, I've had those pills for a long time.
Well, then what do we do? Then what am I trying to learn here? Really?
Well,
I already know how to mess around your ding dong, so.
Well, Cheryl, I'm just very shy. I have all the things that I need, but I just you don't seem that interested. I
mean, listen, Gerald, I'm
you're all
85.
reading your book.
I'm 85 years old. I don't really need foreplay.
You look not a day over 70, Cheryl.
Thank you, Gerald. I mean, just, melt some butter and let's get going. Like, what's the problem? I don't understand. I know that you wanted to take this Kama Sutra class, but I don't know if I can bend that way.
All right. So another Tim theater story. While at MCC, my very good friend, Michael Hockman, directed a play called Suburbia, and he cast me as his lead. Now, the movie Suburbia with Giovanni Ribisi, he gets butt-ass naked in the scene. Like, if you want to see Giovanni Ribisi's penis, go watch Suburbia. It's a very good movie besides that, but it has that perk as well. But the play does not. The play only calls for the actor to go down to his boxer shorts. And I made the choice as the actor playing the character that no, he needed to get naked. It was essential to the storytelling. And my very good friend, the director, backed up my artistic choice, and Hockman immediately regretted it. Because after gaining the confidence of being able to be on stage and naked in front of an audience and not have everybody freak out, every time I was at a party, specifically when I was losing at beer pong, I would immediately strip down nude to make the other team uncomfortable so that they would lose and my drunk naked ass could win. There you go, guys.
I hope this play of yours is reputable. Otherwise, I will pull the funding from your theater department.
I just want you to be prepared. There's a little surprise towards the end of the play.
Well, I do very much enjoy surprises. I don't know how much I enjoy them in the context of where my money is going, but
So I'm sorry, sir. Did you want me to be naked now?
No,
'Cause,
wait,
wait. Naked. The
yes,
surprise involves.
I know it's a
I know there's some hair.
it's
Yeah,
it's a unique interpretation on the miracle worker, but we really felt it could bring to light a new aspect to the story.
This is in my body in this pure form. It's like channeling the physical resemblance of Helen Keller in her purest form, understanding, oh, that's water. So this is my Helen in all its glory.
It's sort of part of a dream ballet.
Well, in that case, I'm prepared to write an even larger check than I was planning on, because you have taken my mind to places that I was not expecting this play to take me to, and I haven't even seen it yet.
I'm honestly just honored that you said a larger check.
Well, I'm going to bless this university with an even larger endowment, you might say.
We truly appreciate it. The arts can always use your patronage.
This is really this whole theater is really growing on me.
Well, I'm very much looking forward to the spring production of Annie, Get Your Gun.
Bill, you should really get into hair and makeup.
All right.
Oh my God, he's not in hair already.
That's
my goodness.
I'm gonna allow that since you mentioned the bigger check, but no, this is but this is why they comb it. I'll be back.
But thank you so much for your patronage, sir. I think you are really going to take something wonderful away from this play.
I cannot wait to see it in action, as they say.
All right, class. Welcome to the next day. So now I've brought my camera in today. So get a little more comfortable.
I did not realize we would be filming on day 2. Did you know that they were going to be filming?
You read my note card.
Yes. Well,
suggestions.
I took a look at the goods and I felt like you guys are an advanced class, so I can bring out the camera right away.
Where does the footage go? Exactly. What happens?
The footage, yes. Well, the footage it goes to my library, and I use it for notes, and I use it for just for daily teacher things. You don't need to get too much into it. It's all right. Yes, see your comrade down there. He knows how to flaunt it for the camera. He knows how to really get that going.
I didn't realize that you could have that much bounce.
Yes, absolutely. We are going to make some GIFs of this later, and we're going to have Tim bouncing everywhere.
Does that mean that this footage goes on the internet that you're filming?
Well, yes. I mean, I have a live stream going, but I mean, that's also...
There's people watching right now?
Yes, there's people watching right now.
It's not that many people, so you don't
It's fine. It's fine. It's just a few colleagues. It's a few other directors.
I told you there were some benefits to double hip dysplasia, Cheryl.
You know, Gerald, you are right, but I also have to tell you, just because you used to hang out with Marlon Brando does not mean you don't have to melt the butter. Like, this is too uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable for you? I don't think I'll ever be able to walk again.
Well, then I know I did my job right, but I'm just saying I would like to, maybe continue having relations.
Oh, Cheryl, I don't you know the prevalence of risk of what could happen in the community? People talk.
We can use prophylactics if you're concerned about transmitting anything, but like you mentioned,
Cheryl.
I'm a widower, you're a widower. Like, why not get our rocks off? Who cares?
My grandson's visiting today.
Is he
Can I
over
come
18?
in yet, Grandpa?
Hold on, Bobby, hold on. I'm talking to Cheryl.
I mean, how old is he?
Bobby, how old are you now?
I'm 9.5.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
Oh.
I can't spend the rest of my life in jail.
Jail? Wow, who's going to jail?
I am a frisky 84-year-old. I need to keep going and make use of this time that I've got now that I'm all twirly again.
Okay, well, my other son's like 35. He'll be around. I mean, I'm just so tired.
Daddy went to the track.
Oh.
Sweetheart, does your daddy win at the track?
No.
We're
Gerald.
not a lucky people, Cheryl. What do you
Gerald,
think?
I mean, you can still be in the rotation, but
So I was once in a play written and directed by Haakim's mom. And my wife Lauren was in the show as well. I played, of course, Hanukkah Harry. And there was a gentleman whose name I can't remember actually, who played Santa Claus. He was roughly 2,000 years old, but he was very nice. And he wanted us to know that he had a perk that he could offer us and our family, which was that he worked at, I don't know, the Natural something museum in New York City. He worked in the butterfly exhibit, and he could help us get past the line and sneak us in if we were ever in Manhattan and wanted to go, because he volunteered there. So we took the kids and went, and he spotted us and he's like, this is the one perk I have. I can escort you through and you can come and go right into the butterfly room early. The fun thing, though, is my wife has a true phobia of and disgust for butterflies, just absolutely hates them, which she knew before we went there. But then we're going there and she's like, don't let any of them on me. If any of them are on me, get them off. I don't want anything to be touched. So she walks through like this, like just as tight, as constricted as can be. I don't really have a point to the story other than it involved both the theater, Hockman, and butterflies. So I felt like it was relevant. But I just want to say, if the perk that you have to offer is I can get you ahead of this 15-person line into the butterfly room, and you're proud of that perk, you are living well. So shout out to that guy whose name I can't remember.
I really enjoyed doing the make-out scene with you. Do you want to maybe hang out after the play's over?
I have some bad news for you. I actually have to pull out of the play. I got a spot on the girls lacrosse team. So I want you, I already found your replacement. I want you to meet him. Meet her. She's a little strange. She's a personified butterfly, but she's a great actress. You're going to love working with her.
She's gorgeous.
I identify as it.
Hi, it. I'm Toby. You
Hi,
want to do
Toby.
You want to do the make-out scene?
Yes.
All right.
Someone please start a new scene.
What is that? What is that? What was that? What was that? What? Okay, I don't know what these things are. I don't like this anymore.
It's butterflies. You're fine.
Oh no,
you're fine.
No, they're landing lightly by me. I don't know.
They will not touch you if you remove some of your clothing, because they are attracted to the fabrics in clothes. That's hence my nudity here. I mean, I'm in boxers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is why. Okay. I was a little questionable about your wardrobe choice, but now I understand.
Live and let live, right? This is just the way God made me. It's how I feel.
Oh gosh, the blue duck is back. Oh my god. Okay. So
remove the pants. Remove the pants.
Okay,
Trust me on this. Remove the
take off
pants.
my shirt. Okay, my shirt's off. Okay. So
You have to be like the duck, be calm on the surface, is my advice to you.
I never should have let you kids in here.
Oh,
But Grandpa,
Crap.
they're my
You're causing
friends.
trouble. Well, I don't care. This is the one perk I have at the Natural Something Museum, and you kids better respect what's going on back here.
You scared away the duck, Grandpa.
Oh, it's Gerald.
Now, I'm not sure I enjoy this show. I think I'm cutting the funding now.
it's because we have too much clothes on. I think we all need to take our clothes off. That's
Why did
why-
all the young people take their clothes off?
I'm
I
9
thought
and
it
a
was the
half.
old natural museum.
That's it. I am cutting the funding and I am leaving. And I hope you're all happy because you did not.
This
put
is
on
the
a play
last day I
that found
volunteer at the
amusing
Natural
enough.
Something Museum.
The duck's back! The duck's back! I gotta
Been naked this whole time.
And that's our show.
Yay!
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We have been Death by Improv. And I want to officially thank Jim Murtha, who has already texted me the GIF of Tim doing weird bouncings, and that will probably end up on the internet soon enough.
I can't actually get this mask off right now.
Tim, from here on out, is a duck. You can follow us, like I said, on social media, like us on YouTube.
God.
Just leave it on, Tim.
You're a bird now.
I say we keep the stream going until he gets the mask off.
Turn it into our own telethon.
Duck cam.
I mean, it's Labor Day and Jerry Lewis isn't around anymore.
Dear
Thank
God,
you,
make me a
everyone. That's
bird.
our show.
Bye.
Caw, caw, caw.
I can't see anything.